Hello, professor and classmates. My name is Yuri Cardoso. I'm 23 years old, and I'm in the 4th year of my major, and I'm taking Practical 1. Well, in my case of study, I will work with a little girl called Angie Elizabeth Romero. She is 4 years and 2 months old, and she is my neighbor. To start, I will give a little introduction about Angie's life. She lives in Chalatenango with both parents and a little sister called Ashley Juliana Romero, who is 1 year and 8 months old, and a little brother called Jose Arnulfo Romero, who is 8 months old. Well, Angie doesn't like to talk too much, just if you offer her a prize. She loves to be alone, playing with Jefferson, her imaginary friend. She doesn't have friends because most of the time she hits them. She fights with everybody, even with her little sister. That's why her grandmother takes care of her. I think that she behaves that way because she's always alone, without her parents. And according to Papali 2007, during the development, children are affected by various influences. It can be biological influence or environmental influences. And in the case of Angie, it is the environment in which she is growing up, because there is nobody who teaches her how to behave or help her to change. Now, let's discuss about early childhood. First, I will address the physical development, and then the later development, to finally focus in the psychosocial development. Physical development is a stage in which the child increases in body size, brain development, their physical coordination, attention, language, and motor skills. Well, in this stage, Jean Piaget's language has a symbol system that can be used to express knowledge acquired through the interaction with the physical world. However, in the case of Angie, she doesn't have too much interaction or contact with people. She is all the time alone. Her parents are working all day and sometimes at night. She doesn't have friends by her behavior, and her mother does not let her play with her little sister because she hits her. Therefore, she behaves this way. She is cooperating with me because I offer her a prize, and she says that she's going to be on TV. At this age, children are able to run. Angie is able to jump. Balance on one foot. To throwing and catching balls. Angie is able to put on and remove simple items of clothing. She is able to zip and unzip large zippers. Angie is able to go upstairs and downstairs too. Cognitive development is the progress that the child has with memory, reasoning, problem solving, and thinking, according to Papali 2007. In this stage, the child is able to correctly name some colors. Angita, ¿qué color es este?
Amarillo.
¿Y este qué color es?
Negro.
¿Este otro?
Verde.
Sí. ¿Este?
Blanco.
¿Blanco? ¿Ah?
Azul.
Sí, azul. Angie, ¿cómo te llamas?
Angélica María.
¿Y tienes hermanitos?
Sí.
¿Cuántos?
La Juliana y Josecito.
Ah, ¿y tu mami cómo se llama?
Ana Olinda Romero Guillén.
Angita, ¿cuántos años tiene usted? 4. She can count. Angita,
¿Sí?
¿se pueden los números?
¿Sí?
Dígamelos, quiero ver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Angie is able to draw and paint. Angie, ¿usted puede dibujar?
¿Sí?
¿Qué puede hacer?
Un pollo.
¿Solo un pollo?
¿Sí?
¿Y gatos puede ser?
No. Ajá.
Hola, Angie.
Hola.
¿Usted puede sumar?
¿Sí?
Ah. Si tiene un plumón
1,
y yo le regalo otro,
2,
¿cuántos tiene? 2. ¿Y si le regalo otro?
3.
Angie is able to arrange her toys.
¿Y cuánto? 7. Hasta la pilla lo metí. Ve.
Piaget developed a theory called the ability to conserve or conservation theory, which is the understanding that although an object's appearance changes, but it still stays the same in quantity. However, preschoolers do not understand it yet. To prove this theory, I have 3 examples, so let's see if it is true or not. Angie,
Sí.
¿los 2 vasos de jugo son iguales o hay alguno que tiene más?
Son iguales.
Ok. Y ahora que lo cambié, ¿cuál tiene más?
Este.
¿Ese? ¿Puede ver las 2 líneas de coros que están ahí?
Sí.
¿Y cree usted que son iguales, las 2 líneas?
Son iguales.
¿De verdad? ¿Cuál cree usted que tiene más?
Esta vez.
¿Por qué?
Son más largas.
Ajá. As we can see in the video, with the example of the glasses with juice, I poured 2 equal glasses of juice and then I put one of them into a bigger container. However, Angie assumed that the bigger container had more juice in it. The same happened with the 2 lines of quarters. First, I put 2 equal lines, and then I moved them just 1 space, and Angie assumed that the line in which I just moved 1 space, each quarter had more in it, and it wasn't that way. Anchita, ¿está bien que yo tenga 2 galletas y usted solo una?
No.
¿Por qué?
Usted tiene 2 y yo solo una.
Ah, espéreme pues. ¿Y ahora?
¿Verdad?
Vaya, ahora sí, ¿verdad? Psychosocial development. According to Erik Erikson, in this stage, the children need to develop a sense of personal control over his physical skills and a sense of independence. In the case of Angie, she is able to go to the bathroom alone, and as we can notice here, she is developing that sense of independence by doing the things by herself. At this level, they start understanding themselves, like their appearance, personality, and gender. They cooperate at home or with other children. They are able to follow rules, and they love to play with others. And the most important is that they show concern for others. And in Angie's case, she enjoys playing, but just with boys. Angie loves to cooperate at home. as we can see here. Angie loves to play, but just with boys. She doesn't like to play with girls because most of the time she hits them. She's a bit angry and he behaves in a different way than other girls. Angie is able to follow rules. For example, her mother told her that she cannot go outside because there is a bit dangerous. Angie, ¿de verdad que usted no puede salir a la calle? No. ¿Por qué?
Porque me atropella un carro.
¿La atropella un carro?
Sí.
Ah. One recommendation that I did with Angie's parents after the video was to be conscious about their daughter, because as Juliana and Josecito, Angie needs them too, in order to change that strange behavior that she has now. If not, this problem might affect her in the future. Or even worse, if she continues having troubles in this pre-operational stage, those problems might reappear in the following stages, because as Piaget explains us in the concept of readiness, in which a child will move on just when they are ready, but in the case of Angie, that most of the time is alone and doesn't have her parents to help her or prepare her to complete this stage in which she is now, she might have troubles in the following stages. But when I explained them that Angie's parents that what would happen if they go on this way with her, both agree that both will spend more time with her. Angie's mother told me that she won't work anymore, that she will take care of her. I feel happy because I know that this way Angie will be different and they will make her happy and that she will change. That's the most interesting and important for her. As a conclusion, I can say that my case of study was a success because I proved most of the theories studied in class with Angie, and it is interesting to realize that everything that some developmental scientists said was true. Because, as we saw in the video, Angie was able to do most of the things that I asked for. She is very smart, despite of not having both parents with her all the time, because both work all day and sometimes at night. And according to Erik Erikson, the environment in which a child lived was crucial to providing growth, adjustment, and a source of self-awareness and identity. In Angie's case, she was growing up in a different environment in which she doesn't have contact or interaction with her parents because they have to work for the 3 babies, and the lack of not having them with her have made her a girl totally different. Sometimes she is aggressive. She yells by everything and she is most of the time fighting with everybody. In my case, the first day that I went to her house to visit her, she closed the door in my face and told me to go away, that she liked to be alone. But that did not stop me. I continued going and I gave her toys, cookies, juice, and everything that could make her feel happy in order to be my friend. And with the time, she accepted me. But just because she said that if I record her, she will be on TV. And that her parents and people will see her. In my opinion, she is trying to call people's attention by their parents' fault for not being there. But now that she is still in the pre-operational stage, she can change with a bit of help, and I'm pretty sure that she will do it, and I will be with her too in order to help her.